بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Therefore, this battle was what? This battle was a decisive victory for Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib and for Rasulullah. But Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib had a stand on that day that was meritorious, that would never be forgotten. 12,000 again were fighting. 11,992 ran. Yes, the Quran mentions it clearly. لقد نصركم الله في مواطن كثيرة ويوم حنين إذا أعجبتكم كثرتكم. Your numbers made you proud. Yes, they made you proud. فلم تغني عنكم شيئا وضاقت عليكم الأرض بما رحبت ثم وليتم مدبرين. All of you ran and ran and ran away. Yes, at Uhud, Quran said انقلبتم على أعقابكم. At Uhud you ran away. At Hunain, it's not انقلبتم. No, at Hunain, walaytum. You ran and ran. Do you know these soldiers who were meant to be the most powerful soldiers ran like something had hit them like they've never seen. Had run away as well. You found Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib. How many were left? 8, correct? At the front of them, Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib. Now listen to this. 8 versus 4,000. This is a moment which if I showed you it in a film, all of you would be like, wow, you know, that Braveheart soldier, that gladiator, that last samurai. You will all look and say, what a ferocious warrior. Wallah, those are all myths. Ali ibn Abi Talib is a reality. 8 against 4,000, correct? Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib, number 1. Next to him his uncle Abbas bin Abd al-Muttalib, number 2. Next to him Al-Fadl ibn al-Abbas, number 3. Next to him Rabi'a ibn al-Harith bin Abd al-Muttalib. Next to him Abu Sufyan ibn al-Harith ibn Abd al-Muttalib, the cousin of Rasulullah. Next to him Ayman bin Ubayd. Next to him who? Abdullah bin Mas'ud. Next to him who? Osama bin Zayd. Osama, the 18-year-old, a few years later, correct? On the day of Hunain, he was 15. Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib was at the front of all of them. Do you know what Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib said to all of them? He said, don't worry about those who ran away. If all of you stay with me, watch what I'm gonna do now on the day of Hunain to this opposition that faces me. When your leader says something like that, do you have to fear anything or no? Nothing. Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib looked towards the 4,000. Imagine 8 against 4,000. And Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib just looks at the 7 and he looks at Osama. Osama was only 15. And he looks at them and he says, don't worry, this is my day. And you know how one historian narrates this? There's one English historian who talks of the day of Hunain. They say Ali ibn Abi Talib on the day of Hunain was like a demon possessed. Yes? It's as if he said, you know what? This is my day. There is no one who's going to defeat me today. The rest of the all run. There were even shouts from people like Abu Sufyan and the Umayyads who pretended they came to Islam. There were shouts from some of them. Do you know what they were shouting? The magic of Muhammad has ended. Yes, they thought surely this is the end now. There were others who were saying Muhammad's soldiers are running to the sea. And Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib was at the front of all of these 7 soldiers who were alongside him. Who came forward? Abu Jardal and Uthman bin Abdullah. It was the day they were waiting for. Them 2 against Ali ibn Abi Talib. In a few moments, those 2 never existed again in the annals of history. Yes? You know what he did with the 2 of them? They both came, and these were archers and swordsmen of the highest repute. But you see with Dhul Fiqar, what Dhul Fiqar can do is it can snap one sword where he can pull both of them and finish you, correct? The books of history mention that 2 of them against 1, and they're attacking from both sides, and he's fighting, and they're attacking, and he's fighting. Then all of a sudden with one blow, both of their necks were on the ground. He then looked towards the rest of the soldiers. He managed to annihilate many of them who were in front of him. Khaybar, he managed to annihilate a number. Uhud a number. Khandaq 1. Hunain, it went into the hundreds. One after the other, he let go of them. And they were then in a position where they ran away. Rasulullah sees his companions running on one side and he's calling out, O companions of Badr, O companions who pledged on the day of the Ridwan under the tree, where are you going? and he sees Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib on the other bringing victory. And subhanallah, what a performance on that day, unequaled by any soldier in Islamic history. The way 4,000 against 8, he managed to annihilate them. And he came back to Rasulullah with all humility saying, Ya Rasulullah, this was for you and for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
هذا علي نبع آيات تنزيل جبار السماوات تحيا به لليوم أموات